Welcome back to Does It Suck? Today, we're taking a look at this. This is the CAM MKII Paintball and Airsoft Shotgun. I say paintball and airsoft because honestly, it'll shoot pretty much whatever you put in it, theoretically. That's the idea anyway. The gun itself is like, holy crap, it feels legit. Like as soon as I pulled it out of the box, I was like, whoa. And then like you rack it and you're like, oh, it's just so, like right off the bat, it's impressive, you know, it gets you. It's big, it's heavy, it feels like a real shotgun, it's awesome. And then you like look at the other stuff it comes with. So I'll give you a quick little rundown. From least exciting to most exciting, well, it comes with, you know, like a CO2 charging adapter. So it does run off of CO2. Basically you get one of these disposable things and you essentially just plug it in there and then you fill it up and there you go, you just start shooting. So unlike other sort of paintball shotguns in the past that a lot of them had, basically you had to charge up the shell itself, this one you charge the gun. The shell just holds the ammo. So that's kind of cool. I think that's a step in the right direction because if every single shell has to hold a charge, that means every single shell has to have O-rings in it, and that's annoying. As for the shells themselves, they're nothing fancy, you know, it's a little tube with a little hole that goes through it. That way the air can go through. And like I said, you can put whatever you want in it. So a 68 caliber paintball fits in like pretty nice. They kind of just wedge right in there. They don't really fall out as long as you kind of move it around a bit. And then there you go. Like there's nothing else you have to do to that. You can just load it right into the gun. But the cooler way to do it, I'll show you. So it does come with, here's an empty shell. It does come with these little sabots and this wadding, which is just a little disc of cardboard. The idea behind it is you put the little sabot in there and then you can load that up with a whole bunch of either airsoft BBs or 6mm paintballs. Once you've done that, jam the little disc in there to keep them in there and you get something like this, essentially. I've already kind of preloaded this one because I figured you didn't want to watch me doing that. But yeah, this has got about 11 6mm paintballs in it. And you know, as you can see, they stay in. And the idea is that this is how you would get an actual spread from it. So that's pretty neat. I mean, there's been paintball shotguns in the past, but they're kind of, most of them are all sort of designed to just shoot one ball at a time. So like at the end of the day, is that really a shotgun, you know? To load it and to operate it, it's a shotgun. You do it exactly how you would with an actual shotgun. So just make sure I did rack it before, but basically, yeah, it does that too. I totally forgot there was one in there. Isn't that awesome? So like, it comes with a shell catcher as well. Like it comes with the shell catcher. We put it on there and found that as soon as you put, like actually start putting shells in it, it kind of looks like a scrotum hanging off the side of your gun. There, I said it. That's what it looks like. So that's why it's not on there anymore, all right? I just didn't want to give my gun a ball sack. Plus, it's super cool when they shoot out like that. So to load it, you know, it's got a little feed tube just like this. You're just gonna load it in just like you would with a shotgun. It's gonna hold 5 in the tube, and then you can put an additional 1 in the chamber. I'm just gonna put 3 in for right now, and then, you know, just like that. And, you know, you rack it, and you see? Can you see? Whoa! So, that's awesome. Like, that's super cool. I'm not gonna waste any more time with this. We need to go shoot this thing. We need to go find out if this is as awesome as it looks or if it's just like most other paintball shotguns and it's just a really cool looking piece of decoration that doesn't really work that great. So let's go figure it out. All right, so we are here at the field and we're gonna take this thing out for a little test drive. So first, I'm gonna try some regular 68 cal round ball. Then I'm gonna try some first strike rounds. Then I'm gonna try a whole bunch of little 6mm BBs. So like, I don't know, it should be pretty fun. Just to let you know, with the round ball, we currently it to about like 150-ish. So it doesn't come out particularly fast, but you know, it's a shotgun, it's for up close either way. So just get right at her. Okay, so now I've got some first strikes in here, which when I cronied them, on a full charge, it's about 195 FPS, so should be much more impressive. All right, so for now, for the fun part, got each shell loaded with about 10 6mm paintball BBs. So let's give some buckshot a try. Oh, it's so awesome. That was awesome. That was so fun. Like there's not a lot of paintball guns that I've got a chance to mess around with that made me this happy. Like this one was so fun. Like I've been privileged enough to get to mess around with a lot of cool, obscure things over the years, but like, holy crap, is this fun to shoot. Like I am 180% being like, no, this does not suck at all. This is really, really cool. Is it practical? Not even close. Like, no, not at all, man. It's like, it's a little bit unwieldy. Like, it takes a while to like load the shells and all that stuff. But like, oh man, is it rad? Like, is it so rad? I've never had a paintball shotgun that actually shoots an effective spread. You know, there's lots of them out there that'll shoot one ball just fine, and that's cool. But like, is it really a shotgun at that point? Like, all paintball guns can do that. This actually shoots a spread that is actually like effective. Like, I feel like if you're like shooting it at somebody from, you know, within 10 meters, you are gonna get them all over with it. Like, it feels legit. Like, it feels so legit. It shoots nice. It shoots regular paint pretty well. It shoots first strikes really well. They shoot really straight. Like I said, the spread is awesome. Like, if you mess around with this, like, I strongly, strongly recommend get yourself some 6mm paint BBs and like roll with those, because that's super fun. Like, I am going to be messing around with this a lot in the future. I can tell you that right now. Like, this is it's great. Like I said, it's not super practical. It's a specialty item, right? But like, oh man, it works well. It feels crazy durable. Like, it feels like a real shotgun. Like, I'm sure this thing can handle whatever you put it through, and it just works well, shoots nice, and just, it made me happy. It made me real happy. I felt real good shooting this thing, and I think you guys will too. So like, if you do happen to pick up one of these, they have a bunch of different versions of them. They're not all huge and long like this one. We just kind of thought this one's really impressive. They all kind of function the same, but there are a bunch of different shotgun models out there. So, you know, like, yeah, I think it was fun. I enjoyed it. It does not even remotely suck. Like, this was so cool. Also, bonus points for the fact that like, you can technically shoot whatever you want out of here. So like, we were putting gummy bears in it and we were shooting those too. So, you know, there you go. What do you guys think? Have you used one of these? Like, what do you think? If you have actually had the privilege of shooting one, like, did you enjoy it as much as I did? Because I loved it. Let us know in the comments if you could, and like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thanks for watching.